The Overexploitation of Biodiversity on Our Planet by Joyce. To start off, what is overexploitation? Basically, it is when the harvest of natural resources, like Atlantic cod for example, which can be seen on the right hand side, reach an unsustainable level. It happens when the mortality rate of a species is higher than the birth rate, and it also occurs with deforestation when the harvest of trees outweighs the planting of trees in return. On the right, you can see a graph of Atlantic cod off the coast of Newfoundland. And by 1992, a little over 100 years since the data was first charted, the population had been wiped out completely. Although, by 2000, you can see that the population has started to grow again. My guess is that humans have something to do with it, and we would have never had to intervene if we didn't cause the downfall in the first place. Now, to get on to why overexploitation is important to look at, starting off with deforestation, the amount of tree removal that humans contribute to vastly outweigh the tree planting rates. In some countries, and in East Asia I looked at specifically, they use fertilizer to combat the lack of tree growth, but when fed into the water stream, the fertilizer acts as a poison to local flora and fauna. Secondly, food webs and ecosystems all over the globe are at massive risk of being wiped out. A food web needs every part to stay alive. The predators need the herbivores and vice versa. When a supporting food source like plankton, for example, is wiped out completely, the smaller fish that eat those plankton are going to dwindle in population, and thus the predators that survive off of those fish. The mass harvest of species that's happening is disrupting the balance of our natural world structures all over the planet. And lastly, coral reefs, and mainly the plants in the ocean, provide a massive amount of oxygen to our planet, and the ocean acts as a carbon dump to suck in massive amounts of CO2, but the levels that are being produced today are resulting in an oversaturated carbon dump. With the ongoing eradication of our reefs, we will see that oxygen levels will start to dip, and destruction of major oceanic ecosystems will ripple throughout the planet. Finally, so what can you do? Advocation is key. We need to use our powerful voices to spark change. And research is also key in this situation. This topic is so massive and it spans all around the planet, in that one area doesn't need help. It's all the areas in our planet. And finally, reducing the carbon footprint is a step in the right direction. All right, that is my presentation.